All right, if someone said you have priceless assets that may potentially help you build your wealth, you'd want to take some notes.
That's right. Get your pen and paper ready. Our next guest is, you might be surprised to find out that you're richer than you think. Our great friend of the show, money expert JB Bryan, is back ready to talk about priceless assets we all have. It's great to see you, JB.
It's good to be here, Jessica and Bill. When I started working on this topic and thinking about it, you were all over this. Everything is yes. You are just a priceless asset.
I have so many priceless assets. I'm good at sweeping the sidewalk. I can take out
experience,
the trash.
Skill,
Yeah.
all of those.
We have them insured double just for that reason. So many assets to protect.
It's true. Though we remember earlier, and you were talking about your radio experience when we did the promotion for me coming up. You said it was the official Purple Rain Day. Hey, that's experience. And one of the major priceless
There's
assets.
so much useless information in there.
And then, even before experience, it's really knowledge. You know, and that's knowledge that you were able to gain through working in different industries, but yet relate it and bringing it and incorporating it into.
So how do I take that to the bank?
That's right. And that's the reason that you're on the Virginia This Morning show, which is the top-ranked television show in the morning show for Virginia. Congratulations, you all. That's great. But indeed, that your experience, your knowledge, I want to make sure that we take home there is to get it as inexpensively as possible. I have heard Warren Buffett, who is like worldwide financier, investor, and he talks about how we have to avoid getting our education through school loans as much as possible. And I agree with that, because knowledge is indeed a priceless asset, but we have to be careful how much we spend on gaining that knowledge. You gain that knowledge that we're talking about through employment. I mean, there are opportunities, as Kara Vantage talked about earlier in the show, that you can get career opportunities that will give you priceless knowledge, and you can use that to develop wealth by increasing your income, participating in all of the benefits that they have at work, or taking your knowledge and using it and creating a business.
Wow.
Knowledge is one.
Knowledge.
Yeah. Knowledge and skills. You got to have some skills, though, to bring that knowledge to the forefront.
And kind of they are kind of related, because your knowledge can connect you to increasing your skills. And the more skills that you have in that toolbox, you know, and you're walking around with those skills, that's going to give you the ability to also open doors to new career opportunities and additional income, advancing you. Your additional skills will allow you to get into management positions as well.
Those go hand in hand, too, with experience, right?
Yeah, experience is vital. And I always think of these priceless assets, and let's remember, are valued based on the sacrifice that it really took for you to obtain that particular asset, that particular experience. So you have to go through, even as an investor, if you go through a challenging time, like the Great Recession in 2007, 2008, 2009, I mean, we've had a hard 10 years, and now we're experiencing a great rally. But how about the investors that have experienced the worst? They're going to be wiser during this time, because they're taking that knowledge of the market is not always going to give us what we want out of it. So they're going to take advantage of using these great market times to pay off debts, reduce their expenses, avoid loans, not financing things if they don't have to, you know, and being very careful about what interest rates they're paying for consumer debts, or avoiding consumer debts altogether because of that experience.
You know, I'm the only guy up here, so I put everything into sports. I do that, and I'm looking at your list here of knowledge and skills, experience, and we just went through the NBA draft, and I'm thinking, all right, they say this rookie's got these skills, and these tools in his tool belt, but you got to put him with this veteran, and it all translates to exactly what you're saying.
The teams
you can have all the talent in the world, but you still have to have some experience to go with that.
It's so true.
The whole package.
And time really, I really didn't think about it, but time is a serious, priceless asset. So they're always having to get new players for their team that have more time, but they haven't had the time to get the experience that LeBron can help them with. So yes, right.
And we're out of time.
Speaking of time,
That's right.
you had two other ones, reputation, brand, and good advice, and both of those are sound.
We ran
And be
out.
careful.
JB
That's
Bryan
right.
offers money seminars and webinars every Wednesday and Sunday evenings. They're free, but pre-registration is required. WTBR.com/VTM is the spot to go to find a link to all those details.